Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on cooperative multiplayer with Daggerwin. So, we've got 138,000 in the bank, which is excellent news from the soybeans that we just sold last episode. Daggerwin did just sell a few more. There was about 1,000 or so litres left in the silo, which I didn't realise. Daggerwin just went to sell that, so we've ended up with 138,300 in the bank. And I was hoping to put that towards goats, but of course we've just noticed that there's this in the sale at the moment. Where is it? This New Holland combine. Which is a bit of an upgrade over what we've got currently, or we might even get it as well as the combine we've got currently, because this is a 9,300 litre tank, and it's the perfect combine to go with the header that we already own, which we've got in the sale, that one there. So yeah, we obviously do already have a combine, but that would be a big upgrade, or at least it would be an upgrade over what we've got currently. So it's 151,000, which is not cheap, and it would mean that unfortunately I wouldn't be able to get my goats, which I've been hoping to get now for a few episodes. But it's difficult because if we don't buy it now, we probably won't ever get it again in the sale, or at least not for a long time. So I think we've really got to make use of that used sale and get it while it's in the sale. It would be a shame to lose out on that. So yeah, I think we're going to have to try and sell this of wood now and make up the money to be able to afford to buy it. And just have to wait a bit longer for the goats, which is, I know it's a real shame. I personally would have loved to have got the goats, but I also would like more combine capacity, because this field, as you know, this map, the fields on it are pretty big now that we've created. So yeah, we do need more combine capacity really to get everything harvested in time and to stop it from being too long-winded, because it is a bit tedious after you've done a few harvests with a small combine to get it all done. So yeah, I think we're going to have to look at getting an additional combine as well as the one we've got. Like I said, we were considering selling the one that we've currently got. Just if we did that, we wouldn't really be much better off, just apart from having no money at all, really. So I don't know, it's a difficult one. See what you think. Leave your comments about what you think we should do with the current combine. Should we keep it and use two combines when we're harvesting, or should we sell that one and just make do with the New Holland if we get it? I'm assuming we're going to get it. It just depends on whether we can get the money in the bank before it goes out the sale. I think we should be able to do it, but you never know. Sometimes it's happened before where I've been literally about to buy something and it's disappeared, so yeah, you never know really. Anyway, I'm just cutting a few bits of wood. I'm going to take these to the sawmill and get them sold, and hopefully then we can easily get it up to 151,000. It's not too far out of reach, that, so yeah, we'll get that sorted out. Now, I was having an issue with this well, lumberjack mod super strength thing, where I can't pick up the heavy logs still. I don't know whether there's an issue with it. Oh, there we go. No, you have to press Alt, apparently. Somebody did mention it in a comment a while back actually about that. So yeah, that's sorted now. I know what to do now. So you've got to press Alt to activate the super strength with the lumberjack mod that I'm using, or we've got on the server at the moment. Anyway, yes, so it'll be, I don't want to, the reason we're using the super strength for the trees is because otherwise it would just be a bit too boring, I think, to watch doing lots of tree work, because tree work is not the most exciting when you're doing it in this way. So we don't really want to be making a habit of it, but we've just got to get some money in quickly before that combine goes out the sale, so that's why I'm using it. So I'll just quickly time lapse the rest of this and I'll come back to you when I'm ready to buy the combine.
No sense. Never felt happiness together with you. Still together with you is where I wanna be. It's making no sense. Never involved me. Those dark sides hidden away from me. Those doors are closed, closed, closed. How can you make this fire burn so brightly? When you're so cold, cold, cold. Rest of me is together
Right, so we've had an idea, because obviously this trailer's not the biggest at all, so what we're going to do is hopefully buy a new flatbed. Oh good, I was hoping that would take it, and yes, we've made enough money now to buy the combine, that's excellent. So I'll drop that trailer off. For some reason Daggerwin wants to keep that one, even though it's minute. And he's sold, I think, the other two small dolly trailers that we had, those two little green ones. I think he sold both of them, which means I can now buy the bigger one, which is hopefully still in the sale. I did notice it was there it is, and at a very good price as well, 72% off, that's excellent. So yeah, definitely going to buy that, and this will be a much better tree hauling trailer than the other one. And we can also now buy the combine. Yeah, there we go, they're the two small ones that we had, they've gone now, because they were getting a bit small now for the size of lamb we've got. Let's look at the combine. Is Daggerwin going to buy it, or am I going to buy it? I'm not sure. There it is. So yeah, we can afford it now. Obviously we can't afford to repair it though, so we do need to keep selling a few more trees to get the money in, and I also would like to try and make enough money to buy the goats, but we probably are a bit of way off them at the moment now. But yeah, we need to buy this before it disappears out of the sale, so let's buy that. Now we're back down to £2,300 again, which is a bit of a shame, but the important thing is we now have a combine with a matching header, which is quite unlikely that I thought we were going to get that actually, but we actually have now got a combine to go with the header. So we've got a 9.3 tonne or 9.3 thousand litres, 9,300 litre tank on that one rather than 8,000 litres on the current combine, and it can go on the bigger header as well. I think it's an 8 metre header. So yeah, that's really good. Very pleased with that. Okay, so I'll go back and we'll get some more trees on. At least we can get some more on this trailer than what we could on the other trailer. It's probably twice the length of that other one, so yeah, it's not a perfect log trailer, but it's certainly better than what we had before, and it was very cheap. That's the important thing. Only 5,000 something pounds, so yeah, that's the sort of price we want to be paying for stuff, not hundreds of thousands. But yeah, at least now we have it, and that means in the future, or today and in the future, we'll be able to haul some bigger amounts of trees and longer logs with this one over what we had before. So I'll go back to where I was if I can find the same location again, and we'll get the rest of that tree loaded up, and probably some more bigger trees as well, and get the money back up to a more reasonable level again. But possibly not enough to buy goats today, but I'm hoping we'll be able to make the money back reasonably quickly, hopefully. Fingers crossed. But we'll see how it goes. Anyway, yeah, let's get some more wood cut.
Having the highs, don't mind the lows. It's getting out of my control. I want that something, baby, 'cause I can go without. Mama used to tell me love ain't right if it ain't easy, but I'm in too deep to walk away from you. Papa used to tell me love should never drive you crazy, but I lose my mind if you don't get his suit. I'm addicted to your love, to your love, your love.
I think that'll probably do for log cutting today. I think we've done enough for now. So I'll just deliver this load. Oh, doesn't fit, but hopefully that'll take it all. Hopefully, yeah. I've been trying to remove all these little branches and stuff, but for some reason not all of them remove. Even with doing it with the chainsaw, it doesn't sometimes get rid of all of them, which is a bit strange. I'm not quite sure why. Okay, he didn't take all of them, but I'll get that in there. Hopefully that'll take it all now. Oh, there we go. Right, good, excellent. Right, so that's all of the wood sold. So we've got 61,900, almost 62,000 in the bank. So Daggerwin thinks that'll be enough for for goats. I don't think it is. We'll see, because we've got to build. The issue is we've got to not only build the enclosure and the pen and everything, the shed. We need a mower as well for the grass, and we will need to buy the goats themselves as well. So all that is, I reckon it's going to be about 150,000, but Daggerwin thinks 61 is enough, 62. We will see. But let's get this back to the yard. Daggerwin's just taking some of those sugarcane pallets back to the yard, which we may or may not use in the future. We'll see. Hopefully we will, but it depends on whether or not we can get the equipment to do it. Yeah, I think the goats is more of a priority. I want to get the goats as soon as possible, hopefully before the winter, but we'll see. So let's get back to the yard and then we'll have a look how much money we actually need. Back at the yard then with the trailer, and Daggerwin's just gone to sell another tree, because I've just looked at the prices of these, well, it's calling them sheep enclosures, but they're for goats as well. The cheapest one starting at 48,000. I don't actually know what the difference is between that one and this one, which is 51,000. There's not a huge difference. I really don't know actually what the difference is. Because as long as it doesn't need water, because this one here, this one's the cheapest, but that one needs water. I don't want to get that one. I'd rather get one that's a bit less maintenance, so one without the water requirement. So this is the cheapest one without that. I just can't see what the difference is though between that one and that one. Obviously they look different, I know that, but what's the benefit of that one over this one? Is it a smaller spawn area for the wool or milk or whatever? I don't actually know. Or maybe it's just the maximum that you can put in there, because you can extend the fences, so maybe that's what it is. Maybe you just can't make it as big on this one as you can on that one. I don't know. And then obviously this £97,000 one, that would be the best one to go with, but yeah, I think we're a long way off affording that one, really. Well, I say that, we're not too far off, but I want to extend it, I want to make it bigger with the fence, so I think it's going to have to be one of these two, really. And we also need to get a mower as well for the grass, so that's another consideration. So I don't know whether we'll go with that one or the other one, really. That one's certainly the cheapest, but only by 3,000, so I don't know. I'll have a word with Daggerwin and see which one he thinks we should go with. Okay, so he says go with the £51,000 one just to play it safe, because I've not used this one before and it's a bit of a risk if we make a mistake here, so we'll go with the one we're familiar with just to be on the safe side. And then I want to extend the fence hopefully as big as possible. It goes out to here, so the land area. It's a bit risky this because I don't exactly know where the boundary is, but let's just give this a go. So if you put it around about here, and then I want to extend the fence, and this is where it's a bit this is where I always mess up. Do you want to customize the fence? Yes. Okay, this is where I've got to be really careful. I don't want to mess this up, because this is what ends up costing a fortune. Right, it needs to be roughly straight lines, doesn't it? And that's one of the issues I've been having with it. And it can't be outside of the boundary, so I also can't spend too much. That's another consideration. Okay, I can go all the way out to there actually. Just don't want to spend too much on this. Oh dear, this is going to cost too much. No, this is the one that's really risky. It's got to be level with that. when you make it as big as that, it's is it about there? And then back to that one, not enough money. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm stuck. I can't go any further than that. Okay, so Daggerwin is going to get another tree. I haven't been able to even communicate with him because I'm stuck in this menu now. I'm stuck in the build menu. So I'm really worried about this. I hope I haven't messed this up. It's just going to be disastrous if this doesn't let me finish it now. But yeah, Daggerwin's going to cut another tree and sell that, and hopefully that'll be enough. We only need probably another 5,000 or something to get this finished. Yeah, I physically can't do anything. I'm completely stuck in the build menu. I can't get to there. I've got no way of... Well, I can press escape, but then I'm worried we're going to lose all the money and not have anything. Like an unfinished building project, and I can't fix it. So I'm kind of waiting. I don't know what happens if we then eventually have more money. Will it let me finish it or not? I don't know. I'm a bit concerned. So I'll wait for Daggerwin to sell that tree and then just see what happens after that, really. There's not much else I can do. I'm literally stuck. Okay, so Daggerwin just sold some more wood. He sold 2 trees. It messed up because when I flew away, it messed the fence up, so I had to delete that section, so we've lost that money as well. This is turning into a disaster, as I kind of was worried it would do. Okay, so I'm going to do it out to about there now. And of course, when you delete stuff, you don't get the money back. It just takes the money, and even if you delete it, you just lose the money. So this is where it's going to really go wrong. If I get this not quite level, as long as it's this side, I think that should be okay. And then back to the beginning. I hope this works. Please work. Spin round. We will need to plant it, I think. Do we need to plant it? I have no idea. Okay, let's just stick with that. Okay, it's not as big as I wanted it to be because we can go all the way out to there, but okay, that's going to have to do. It's just going to have to do. That's all we can do. So yes, that's what we've ended up with. It's not perfect. It's not quite how I was hoping it would turn out, but it is now built. That's one worry out of the way. It's not really how I was hoping it would end up looking either. I thought it would have removed the bushes. When I said plant the meadow, I thought it would have actually planted some grass and removed the scrubland, but okay, that's what we've got. So the sheep or the goats are going to have to rummage through the scrub to find the grass. We can always, of course, give them bales again. Yes, but it didn't work. So yeah, this is what we've ended up with. Not perfect, but that's what we've got. At least we've got it. That's the important thing. So as long as we have some goats, that would be good. But yeah, do we have anything to give them? That's the only other concern. We have no mower, but we can buy some and see what we end up with. See what happens. So we can put 77 in here in the end. It would have been 26, was it? So it's gone up to 77. Okay, I don't know what goats we're going to go with. They're sheep, so yeah, these. Should we do 3 months or 8 months? Probably go with 8 months, just so we start to actually produce some milk. We've got a bit of money, but I don't want to spend a fortune, so 10. Well, that's about all we can buy anyway. 10 goats. At least we've got some. So there we go. We've got 10 goats somewhere. There they are. And then, do they actually have any meadow grass? Even though I said plant it, has it actually planted anything, or have we ended up with no meadow? No, we have no meadow, despite saying I wanted to plant it. So yeah, we need grass for them then. So they're not going to do anything unless we have grass. We need a mower then. So there was one in the sale, but of course we can't afford that now either. There it is. It's almost 13,000. So that means more tree selling is needed to get that. Don't think there's a front mower, so we've only got a rear mower as well. So yeah, that's what we need to be able to feed the goats. We've got a baler, so that's one good thing, I suppose. But yeah, we do need the mower, definitely. Right, what's happening here then? Daggerwin is removing the... I suppose it looks better, but now they have nothing to eat. Okay. Right. Is he going to plant it with grass? Hopefully. Is he going to? Can you do a grass texture on it? We'll see. We'll see what he comes up with. Okay, so that's what it looks like now. He's finished it. He's managed to remove the shrubs and stuff and put some proper grass down. So it looks at least like a pasture now. At least it looks a bit more professional and neater. But I think we still need to get a mower because I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's still showing 0 on the meadow. So it's weird that, even though I said plant it, I'm sure I did press yes. You'll be able to look back on the video and see, but I think I pressed yes to plant the pasture, but it didn't actually do anything. So, okay, that's a bit unusual, but at least we've got it sort of looking good now. And yeah, we need to get a mower. We desperately need a mower to mow our grass field. Is there actually any grass growing yet? I think, did we do it in June or May, was it? I should think it's a brown field somewhere over here. Oh no, I see green. Yep, it's growing, but it's not ready to cut yet. It still needs another month, I would have thought, at least, to be able to harvest the grass. But we also need a mower, which we don't have either. So it looks like Daggerwin did the spraying. Spraying's done. That's good. Yeah, so it's all looking good, apart from the money situation again. Didn't quite go as well as I was hoping it would do, but it's could have been worse. At least I was able to finish it. I was really worried that I wouldn't be able to finish this last one. If you don't get this in perfect line, or at least within the tolerance of what it will allow, it won't even let you finish it. It gets to this sort of one before the end and then just stops. You won't even be able to complete it if you do that, so that's really bad. But at least I was able to finish it. That's good. So yeah, that's what we've got. So we definitely need to look at getting a mower as soon as possible, and obviously the grass needs to grow as well. The biggest concern is, of course, that mower is soon going to be out of the sale, so that's going to go before we get the money to buy that, I should think. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, we're going to leave it there for today. So I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.